Nigel here once again, and welcome back to System Shock Radio. If this is your first time watching System Shock Radio, welcome and I hope you enjoy. But if you are a returning viewer, welcome as well, and I also hope you enjoy. But I know I am very late on this and a lot of videos, but we're going to be cranking them out throughout the next few days, and starting with these, and then I'm also going to be filming the crime analysis tomorrow as well. Also, I'm filming these like Tuesday night, so they'll be up tomorrow, and then the crime analysis will be up tomorrow, aka Wednesday as well. Either that or I'll have it filmed and then have it up by Thursday. I'll figure it out, but without further ado, let's get into it. So, the first topic we're going to talk about is the Batgirl movie has been canceled. So, we kind of talked about a lot of stuff being canceled last time on System Shock Radio, but I guess that applies to movies too. So, the Batgirl movie has been canceled. Warner Bros. Has pulled the plug on it, which is unfortunate because apparently the movie was in post-production, meaning it was pretty much wrapping up. It was just about finished. They probably just have to put like some finishing touches and stuff on it, and now the plug is being pulled on it. Not the first time it's happened in the history of cinema, sadly, but in this one, it's notable and kind of weird for a lot of people because the movie was so close to being done, and it's disappointing to see. Although I imagine Batgirl probably wouldn't have had as big an audience as Batman, which is unfortunate because from what I know about Batgirl, she is a pretty cool character for the most part. Of course, Batgirl is Barbara Gordon, the daughter of Commissioner James Gordon, and a prominent member of the Bat family. But unfortunately, her movie has been axed. So, what will they do? Who's make up for it? Will they try at least later on down the line? Are they abandoning Batgirl altogether? Will they turn it into a TV show? Who knows? But yeah, so the plug has been pulled on that, which, like I said, is very unfortunate. But and some good news at least. As we move on to the next topic, Kenny Omega could be returning soon, and by soon I mean as soon as tomorrow. So, like I said, this is being filmed Tuesday night, and it's going to be released tomorrow. Also, later on tomorrow night will be Dynamite, AEW Dynamite. And with the Trios tournament kicking off, a lot of people are anxiously awaiting the return of Kenny Omega, arguably the biggest AEW star. He's been out since about, I believe, December of last year, or after he lost the AEW World Championship to Hangman Adam Page. He was out with injury. Out with a lot of injuries, in fact. Like, a lot of stuff that was going on with him. And people have been anxiously waiting his return. And there's a chance he could come back tomorrow, especially with the Young Bucks still without a partner as we begin the tournament for the Trios titles, both in AEW. AEW unveiled the Trios titles, and the Young Bucks, who have talked about wanting to be Trios champions in AEW for a while now, had this opportunity. Adam Cole's a no-go because Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly turned on the Young Bucks. And Hangman and Adam Page, they tried to reform the old Elite because Hangman and Adam Page used to be a member of the Elite, but he said he's not going to be competing in the tournament. He's going to be in the corner of the Dark Order or so. He's a no-go, so who else is left? Why, Kenny Omega. And apparently they teased it on the latest episode of Being the Elite, where they talked about the Trios tournaments, and the Young Bucks still not having a partner. They got a call from someone saying they're ready to make their return, and who else could it be but Kenny Omega? It's a bit interesting because I imagine they probably would want, I figured, or that, and maybe this is just me, I figured they probably want Omega to be returning at All Out, which is the big pay-per-view, one of the big pay-per-views for AEW. Why not have your biggest star, or arguably your biggest star, return at one of your biggest pay-per-views in All Out? But I guess probably because they want to actually crown the champions at All Out, so maybe they're saving the coordination for that. So they're probably like, you know what, since we're already gonna have the champions crowned at shows up tomorrow, I'll be interested to see if he does show, and I will indeed be watching Dynamite to see what happens. And I'm excited. I'm interested to see where they go, or will it be somebody else for the Young Bucks to team with? So far, all signs seem to be pointing towards Omega, especially with him being near a comeback, and AEW wanting him back. Obviously, this of course was reported by Dave Belcher, so of course take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, so I'm just to see what happens tomorrow night on Dynamite. The next thing we're going to talk about, we're going to move to the other side of the wrestling spectrum to talk about Triple H, his booking of WWE. Now, I kind of touched on it last time, and the time before that in episode 70, when I talked about Triple H taking over as head of creative. But how's he been booking things so far? So far, they're so good, and in fact, great. Last night's Raw was awesome. Last week's Raw was awesome. And so far, he's been doing a really good job. The mid-card titles are getting more of a focus. They're actually getting screen time. They got promo packages and stuff like that. It looks like some of the storylines are being continued from when Vince McMahon was in charge, such as like the Judgment Day versus Edge and stuff like that. Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens had one heck of a promo war last night on Raw, and then had a really solid match. And it looks like we may be nearing the end of the unified titles within the Bloodline, and so a lot of good stuff and a lot of interesting stuff happening. And thankfully, it looks like what a lot of people were hoping is that Triple H is going to come in and improve things. So far, that looks like it is going to be the case. So hopefully, we keep with this momentum. And like I mentioned, if we can't get like really solid Raws and SmackDowns 100% of the time from Triple H, we will settle with 80. And so far, we have been getting at least maybe 90. Because things aren't entirely perfect yet with Triple H. There's still the issue of all the commercials and stuff, and still no Johnny Gargano, so that's sad. But which he and Candice LeRae may be back soon. Candice probably not, because she is still on maternity leave. But hopefully Johnny gets back soon. So I can't wait to see what's next in Triple H's WWE now that he's in charge and everything. And so far, things are going really well. So the next thing I want to talk about is the next game that I will stream on Twitch. So I haven't streamed on Twitch since I finished Spiral 3 a few weeks ago, or perhaps about a month ago. And I gave my review on Spiral 3. If you haven't already, go check that out. And then go check out the Spiral Trilogy retrospective that I did as well. And also what I'm going to do is I am going to put the 3 Spiral reviews all together so that you guys can have the full Spiral package of me reviewing the Spiral Trilogy and everything. And I'm also, while recording this, also simultaneously checking out what's going on with NXT. It looks like Mandy Rose retained the NXT Women's Championship, which I figured, because it looks like they are going to be calling up Zoe Stark. So, and her and Nikita Lyons, which wow, they moved through NXT pretty quickly, and I guess they want to get them to the main roster because they're going to be fighting as a tag team in the Women's Tag Team Titles Tournament. But anyway, back to streaming and everything. Which game will I stream next? I've thought long and hard about it, and the next game that I indeed will be streaming is Detroit Become Human. Now, there's a couple reasons for this. For starters, it seems like an interesting game, and I want to check it out. But also, my friend Steve, which check him out on YouTube at Flax TV, and check out the RP podcast as well. He recommended I played it because he played it not too long ago, and he said he really liked it, so he also wanted me to check it out. So that's what I'm gonna do, and that was a while ago, and I said I would, and here I am. I'm a man of my word for the most part, but a man of my word. So that is the next game I will be streaming, and the next game I will be checking out. When will I start that? Probably sometime next week. I'll be starting up the stream and everything, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. And then finally, the last thing I want to talk about is trust. So they say trust, it takes a long time to build, but just me mere seconds to break. And that definitely is true when it comes to trust. You see, when it comes to trust, there's a reason why people put trust in things. That's because they believe in them, and because they rely on them. And when you trust something, when you put your trust into something, you're hoping to see results out of it. You're hoping to see something out of it. Like, for example, if I trust you with a secret of mine, hey, can you keep a secret? And I trust you with a secret, I trust that you will not tell anyone about it. And I trust that you will keep it to yourself and not go around telling everybody. Now, if you still go out and tell people my secret, then I will no longer trust you, because my trust has been broken. You did the one thing I told you not to do, so my trust in you is broken, and I can't really trust you with anything else. Now, can trust rebuild? Well, yeah, sometimes, but sometimes it takes a while. And especially with someone who betrayed your trust, you definitely want to be cautious around them, because what they do it again, there's a very real chance they could do it again. So, be careful who and what you put your trust into. Who sometimes it works out and you can trust a person, sometimes it's broken. And when it comes to trust being broken, I say forgive, but don't forget. And okay, I forgive you. I forgive you for breaking my trust, but I'm not really going to trust you with anything again. And I will forgive you. I will leave it at that. Come to terms with that in my life and everything, but I'm not really going to trust you with anything ever again. And one thing to remember is that forgiveness is for you. It's not you letting that person off the hook. It's you letting them out of your life so that you can move forward with your life and leave that person to their own device and everything, to their own destruction and everything, because you don't need that person in your life. You don't need that person messing up your life. Right? And so when your trust is broken, just trust you anymore. Now, if you do decide to trust them again, that's fine. That's on you. But make sure that you can trust them again. Make sure that you truly have an honest discussion, true heart to heart with yourself about, can I trust this person again? Yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share it with your friends, and I will see you guys later. Peace.